Hello and welcome to Sergeant Dova's or Iggy Husky's redstone tutorial. Today we're going to build a toll gate. This little contraption right here. If you've seen my channel before, it's been a lot longer, but I figured out how to compact it and make it more reliable. This build is 7 by 5 feet, 7 blocks long, 5 depth deep, and it will be 3 blocks deep from the surface. So this can be worked on flatlands. All you really need is in my hotbar. That's all you really need. Alright, we're gonna start out by making the item filter. But before we do the item filter, we're gonna build this the item elevator first. You'll see why in the long run. Okay, so you put a dropper facing upwards, and then a dropper above that. Put a comparator facing outwards into a block, and then put redstone dust on the left, facing or depends on the right. Put it on the right. Block. Dust here. Block. Repeater. 2 ticks delay. Dust. And finally, dust on here. Now that's handled, we can put a prepared where hopper there. Then we put 2 blocks up, hopper facing this block, see it? Then delete that block. Comparator, block up, block over, dust, torch, then dust. That will lock this hopper. It will lock it so nothing can go in there unless you want it to go in there. Like that. But see how it doesn't move? That means it's locked. Then from off this dust right here that's turned on, put computer upon 3 ticks delay. Block up. Destroy that block. We don't need it. If I put the torch right, put the torch there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You don't have to delete these, but I like so you can contrast it. Put a comparator facing outwards. Comparator facing inwards. Dust behind this one. Block behind this one. Then put a torch on that. Block. Torch. Block. Torch. Dust, and put a repeater on 2 ticks delay. Above this repeater and next to this repeater, put a block, and then put this block where your iron door will be. So you, instead of putting it like right here, go around and put it right here. Then if you want to decorate it so you can get it ready for the next step, you can. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Then after that, we put a barrel, not chest. There's no chests in this build. Like two barrels, one here. That. And then put a barrel up here. And make sure you got all the repeaters on the right tick. I say this because when I was building and I'm learning how to do something, the ticks matter. And just to remind you, for a redstone repeater, that's 1 tick, 2 tick, 3 tick, 4 tick. There's no such thing as a 0 tick. Anyway, I digress. To configure it, you can use anything that's stackable to 64. I'm going to use iron ingots because it's like everybody gets that. And you can rename it and stuff. So you go from the barrel, go down one, down the middle hopper that's facing the comparator. Put 32 iron ingots in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, and you have 28 left over. Just drop it right there, and the door will open, and then it will close. Boom. And if you want to do it like it, just mock. You put one in there, it opens. You walk through, it closes. Another thing to know, there are 2 torches that are connected to redstone dust. You do not want to cover them up or it breaks the build. This torch here, this lit torch here, and this lit torch here. If you want to cover it up, you can use a half slab, or I'm going to use a half slab. You can use a half slab to cover this up and that up. This part you can just cover up like that. And here is Sergeant Dova's and Iggy the Husky's door. If you liked the video, please comment. If you really liked it, leave a like, and if you really loved it, subscribe. Alright, ciao ciao for now.